Hi YouTube. In this video we're going to be talking about the Brevillers Cretacolor Monolith Graphite Drawing Set. Alright, let's take a close-up here. Brevillers Cretacolor Monolith Graphite Drawing Set. Monolith Graphit. Schreib und Skizzeset. Wonder if I said that right. Probably not. Hey, you want to scan that? There you go. Scan. Okay. And let's take a look at the back. Cretacolor, Vienna, a passion for pencils. And then we see a few different languages here. And if you want to know what it says, well, there's the English. Writing and drawing set, 7 pieces. There's 6 pure woodless graphite pencils, one each of the HB, 2B, 4B, 6B, 8B, and 9B. There's also an eraser, suitable for drawing and writing. Writing? Interesting. Okay, and then there's all their little certs. Made in Austria. Ooh, look! YouTube. Alright. So, this is a kind of a cardboardish cover here. We're going to just go ahead and pull out the tin. Move this aside. Let's take a look at what we have here. Oh yeah, that looks nice. You can have fun with the lid. Anyway, kind of springy. So your graphite sticks, pencils, come in this plastic. Guess I should be careful with this. This is solid graphite. It'd be really easy to break it without having a wood casing over these pencils. I'm already manhandling it a little rough for your viewing pleasure. Alright. Let's see, where do I open this thing at? I guess I could do it right there. Slide that out. See here, I'm going to hold these pencils in here. It comes with this plastic tray here. And then of course there's your little inspector quality check certification. Worth keeping? Get rid of that. Alright, we'll just put this down in here. And it comes with an eraser, which is real easy to get out. There we go. There's a close-up of the eraser. Kind of cool. It's smooth like a bar of soap. Even looks like a bar of soap, except it has writing on it. Cretacolor Monolith line. Everybody's got to put barcodes on everything. Pretty soon you'll have us barcode. Strike the thought. Alright. Anyway, I guess I'll just stick that back down in here. Focus, focus, focus. Hello. Can we get some focus going here? Huh? Alright. There we go. Alright, so let me just grab this HB here. You can see it's a woodless. This is solid graphite, though these woodless pencils do come with some kind of a coating. Imagine it's some kind of a clear coating that just keeps the graphite off your hands, but you could feel it. It's like a, probably dipped in some kind of solution, plastic solution. But that's what they look like. They always look like this. There's no wood at all. This is solid graphite. And you can easily break these. If you drop one of these, it's broken. You drop a wooden pencil, 9 times out of 10 it will not break the graphite within the wooden pencil. Because I drop wooden pencils all the time. Not recommended. But these, drop it once and it will shatter. That's the problem with woodless. Other than that, I think woodless pencils are awesome. Now, let's do a little shading with this. I'll bring my paper over here. See if I can get them both in here. Probably not. Okay, well that's probably the best I'm going to do right there. So let's see what these feel like here. Go ahead and just a little drawing paper here. Light pressure. This one here is the HB. Now, oddly enough, this doesn't feel like an HB to me. Let me hold 1 second there. Let me grab me my Hi-Uni pencil set, and I'm going to grab an HB out of there. Let's see, HB right there. Let's grab an HB. Let me just gives me some kind of reference here. Let's see what this feels like here. Okay, so that goes on nice and smooth. And that appears to be an HB. I'll put that away. And then I'm going to do this one again. And it's not as smooth. It feels rough, like it's got a lot of clay in it. I'm not getting smoothness out of this. And I can already see a difference here, and maybe you can too. Take a look at this. See if we can focus. The one on the right is the woodless pencil, the monolith. And it appears to be harder. In other words, it's lighter and not as smooth as the HB that I used from the Mitsubishi set. So if I was to do the MB grading on this, oh, sorry, got it off camera here. If I was to do the MB grading on this, I would have to say that this would match one of the harder pencils of the, I'm going to try the 2H, try the 2H of my Mitsubishi and see if that's more comparable. No, it's a little darker than the 2H, so let me go to the H. Well, my H is definitely feels smoother, that's for sure. But that's interesting. Okay, let me bring this up for you here. Right, that's my H. Okay, that's an H. You can see the H. And it pretty much is pretty close to that because it's definitely not a HB, which is darker than this. So clearly the grading system here in Austria is not similar to that of the Japanese grade. These seem to be a little on the lighter side. Let me try a different pencil. I didn't really like that HB too much. it just didn't feel smooth. It almost feels like I was trying to write with the plastic thing that was on here, but these are all pre-sharpened. I can see they're pre-sharpened. Let me try this one here. This is the 2B. So it goes from HB to 2B. Let's see what the 2B does. Okay, the 2B is definitely softer. And I would say the 2B is definitely a 2B. Because it's darker than the HB. So that's definitely a 2B. So I don't understand the deal with this HB. Let me try to put some pressure on it. Maybe there's something on here that, well, that's a hard pencil. That is a hard pencil. Wow. Scrape it on its side. Just give this a fair shake. Now let me try it again. No, still pretty hard. It's a pretty hard pencil. I'm not putting any pressure on it. I'm just letting it glide. But it's you know, maybe the quality control isn't so hot. I don't know, because this HB, this does not, I mean, I detected it right off the bat as soon as I started using it, because I mean, I use HBs all the time. Here's the HB again, the Mitsubishi one. And you should be able to see the difference right away. And it's so much smoother. No pressure on both, and you can see clearly the one on the right is the HB, the dark one, right there. And that's the HB from the Woodless Cretacolor. Not so good. It acts like a, looks like an H. It acts like an H. So it's kind of off. Losing some light here. I'm going to have to pump the light up. There we go. Yes, all right. Sunshine. Sun's coming out. So this was the 2B. Let's take a look at the 4B. Okay, so that's a nice dark color there, the 4B. Go back to the 2B, make sure that it's lighter. And it is mildly lighter. You can see the difference right there, so that's good. And then the next one I think is supposed to be a 6B. Try the 6B. Yep, and that's darker, so that's good. And so far the 2B on up are smooth, but the HB not so much. This one here is the 8B. And I like the fact that you can see the difference in shading as I go across. So that's really good that it does this. Now I'm not as optimistic that the 9B is going to show that much of a difference, but let's take a look anyway. This is the 9B. See what it does. But going from 8B to 9B is not much of a leap, so you can probably just use both pencils interchangeably. And as I thought, it is difficult to tell the difference between 8 and 9. It's just too close. Whereas these jump by 2, 4, 6, 8. This goes from 8 to 9. You know, it may be a little bit darker. It's just hard to tell. But since soft pencils do wear down quicker, you might consider it an extra 8B. It's an 8B plus, whatever. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to sit there and see, draw a little bit of this here, I guess. Try this out. And I'll probably do this more in time lapse. Let's see here. We'll start with the HB. Well, there's a quick sketch, quick drawing there using these pencils, and they seem to do pretty good. I'm still going to be partial to my Mars Lumograph or my Mitsubishi Hi-Uni pencils, but they're good. They're good woodless pencils, and other than that HB that I'm not too thrilled about, I got some graphite on my fingers there. Other than that HB, I simply don't like that one. I think it's a pretty decent set. It's okay. It doesn't wow me or anything, but it does draw, and it does a pretty good job. So anyway, I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on this because I still have that Leo DiCaprio picture to finish drawing, and I like to spend a little more time with detail, but I went ahead and whipped this out for you here, and it could use a couple of hours or so more work on here, but I think you get the point. It works pretty good. The pencils, they're nice. And so anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like the review of these Cretacolors, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, guys. Bye.